Hey everybody, I'm Marcus Thornton. Most of you know me as the president and co-founder of Feds for Medical Freedom, a grassroots organization that started 2 years ago in response to the Biden administration's illegal, unethical, and immoral vaccine mandates for federal workers. Since our organization started, we've had great success in court putting a stop to the mandates, and you can check out our website and read about the amazing work that we've been doing with some great lawyers and legal firms and what we did to end those mandates for the federal workforce. However, as a consequence of exercising my constitutional rights and standing up for what I believe to be a violation of our constitutional and God given rights, I've been subjected to a series of escalating retaliatory measures by my employer, the State Department. A couple of months ago, we filed an additional lawsuit against Secretary Blinken and the State Department for the manner in which the vaccine mandates were implemented within the State Department workforce. And since then, things have just gotten worse. Now, for the last few weeks, I've been on extended leave. I've had to take some time off to deal with some medical issues, to deal with some family issues, including a death in the family. And today was my first day back in the office, or was supposed to be my first day back in the office. But I showed up to the office this morning and very quickly realized that my badge didn't work. I was locked out of my office, locked out of all the systems that I needed to use in order to be able to do my job and to serve the country I love and the people that I love and keep America safe. I was very quickly called into the ambassador's office, told that he wanted to speak to me first thing this morning, and was informed that despite my spotless 15, almost 16-year record of federal service, serving my country, keeping Americans safe, both in the U.S. and overseas, despite that 15-year track record, my services were no longer wanted or needed here at my current assignment, and that my assignment with the State Department would be terminated almost immediately. So I don't know what comes next. There's a lot of unknowns. I have no idea where I'll be or what I'll be doing next week or the week after. I know God's in charge and that all things work together for good, but it's not going to be an easy period. I'm telling you this because I want you to know that freedom. Yesterday was Independence Day, and we celebrated our freedom, the freedom that our forefathers fought and bled and died for. They were willing to sacrifice everything, their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor for what they believed in, for the ideas on which our country is founded. And I believe with all my heart in those ideas, and I'm willing to sacrifice anything for that. And I am so proud of everything that you all have done within our organization, freedom fighters all across the country standing up for your constitutional rights as they've been trampled over the last 2 or 3 years. But I want you to know that this fight is not over. Everything that they have put into place over the last 2 or 3 years, if we do not continue to fight in court, to have decisions issued by the courts, to have laws passed in Congress, making it very clear that what we went through was unacceptable and was a blatant violation of our constitutional rights, if we don't continue to fight and make that happen, then everything that we fought for will have been in vain. We are still on the verge of losing those rights. In reality, we've lost many of those rights already, and if we don't fight to get them back, we'll never get them back. And so my challenge to you today is this. I know it's been a long, hard fight, and I know that many of you have suffered even more than I have. But I believe in this fight, and I believe that no matter what the sacrifice is, that freedom is worth it. There are still things in this world worth fighting for, including the American ideas, these principles of God-given rights and constitutional freedoms, the things on which our country was founded. Those things are worth fighting for. They're worth, if necessary, dying for. And it's hard. I get it. But if we don't stand up and if we don't stand up for those rights, if we don't fight for our rights, nobody else is going to stand up for us. And so my message to you today is stay the course, stay in there, hang in there. I know it's not easy. I know that a lot of you, like me, have supervisors, managers who may not see things the way that you do, and may be retaliating against you for what you've stood up for. But we're in the right. We're on the right side of history, and we're going to win this fight. We just have to hang in there, stay together, and just keep doing the best. Go into the office every day, give it 110% like you always have, because I know that, like me, you all love your country, you love your jobs, you love what we do for the country we love, for the people we love, and we just got to keep doing that and trust that everything's going to work out in the end. And that's all I've got for you. Hold the line. Honor first.